Obviously, I'm more about everybody daily update TV. So, I'm sure you can say God bless you and bless everybody. Be out share, they be out Jibre or using the credits, the data away. Obviously, any Kwabena edu Boahene from your cells and as a prisons. We releasing memo memo ni buy no na no home video no just what the sikani be aboa MPP4 campaign. What the be so boa or the be equal national security. Ana yes how better so as what the be so aboa Mahama or the Mahama 8. Abusia Kelvin take that say and Shama ora na car from prison and as a source yoko cells of the ban in apese or distracted system. And to say Dominic Ayine unforget it because mine will need evidence enough and as we need concrete evidence and as we evidence I want command and lawyer attaching. Yes. No say attaching no he's involved in what Sagaleme or whatever the scandal is. Internal. He knows where Boahene is coming from. Internal. The evidence Boahene say or one command and lawyer attaching. Na Dominic Ayine Attorney General on snob, on trash and won't forget because we need evidence in a go take Kelvin. Taylor, God bless you, the Land Silence Media.
They not also in charge of sensitive documents? Look at the similarities in the two cases. Now, both NCA case, which that case you know about, Edubo Jacheba for Ejeli, NCA for now Moshe Edian, Omoshe Mahama appointee. These are the similarities in the two cases. And remember, the NCA and the NSB, they all work under the national security. So who is making an argument to say, Edu Boahene handles sensitive information, so we cannot prosecute Edu Boahene because he has put out some stupid memo. Now, both the NCA case and the Kwabena Edu Boahene's case involves allegation of financial misconduct within Ghana's security and regulatory institutions. So the two cases are similar. The charges na Edu Boahene, it is not too different from the charges Yadibo NCA for under Mahama ya appoint to Omana Ekufuado Obaya through Jacheba for Omujeli Omono. Now, one, what were the charges and what are the similarities? Misappropriation of funds. Now, in both cases, officials were accused of diverting large sums of money for unauthorized purposes. In today's case, it's the same thing. Edu Boahene has diverted funds through unauthorized for unauthorized purposes. NCA for allegation it was the same thing. You can say they have diverted funds to go do unauthorized things. Now it says Edu Boahene's allegation allegedly transferred $49 million cedi, 49 million for the National Signal Bureau, that is the NSB, to private accounts. While the NCA case involved officials misusing funds meant for cybersecurity infrastructure. What's the difference? Why didn't we tell Ghana for say, time and jelly NCA for, time and Cheba for, Ekufuado man instructions are jelly NCA for? Why didn't we say those people had sensitive information and that we should not handle them like that? But Argentina MPP for making cases say, Edu Boahene or NSB, they handle sensitive information. NSB and NCA are the same thing. They are all under national security. So nobody can make that argument. Anytime I can say, such stupid memo, no, the Attorney General should just give it a black eye and focus on the allegations against Edu Boahene. Because even in his memos, he was not able to state or answer the allegations that is leveled or has been leveled against him. He has moved away from the allegations and now he is talking about a memo. This memo is not supposed to be for us. We don't care about Edu Boahene's memo. We don't care about things he knows. The things he knows that he thinks can make his case better, he should give it to his lawyer. Because these are things that his lawyer needs to bring to court to prove that he is not guilty. So to throw these things out, psychologically, he wants to muddy the system. He wants to distract the system. He does not want the conversation to be about the allegations against him. He wants the conversation to be about his allegation that at the end of the day does not affect the Attorney General's allegations. So these are things we need to get right. Now, look at the similarities. These are some of the similarities. Team, stay with me. I have two eyes tonight. Only one eye, sorry. Besides, so the second similarity, a NCA case in 2017, Jelly, under John Mahama, and NSB, and under Edu Boahene. This is the issue. National security implications. These are the similarities in the cases. Now, the accused in both cases justified their financial transactions as necessary for national security operations. Boahene's leaked memo claimed that funds were used for intelligence activities, including payments to MPs for passing security laws. Similarly, the NCA case involved contracts for surveillance and equipment. So why are you saying the NCA case, those people who were handling the same information and also those same people who were, at the end of the day, the surveillance equipment we were saying were not right, the way they purchased and the way they used it. Why are we today saying Boahene, he handles sensitive information, so we should not talk about Boahene. We should allow Boahene to work, because if we don't stop him, he will spill the beans. He can spill the wache. Boahene can spill the wache. The question is, whatever you use government money to do, were you given the authorization, and who gave you the authorization? Unless it's Kandapa, who gave you the authorization to pay 930,000 and whatever you gave to some people? Unless you tell us who authorized you to do that. Because if somebody authorized you, then we need to bring that person, because you are not the boss of the national security. And the budget you are using falls under national security, meaning somebody has to sign for you to use that money to pay whoever you paid. Into this thing you are talking about, you need to give that memo to your Achim police lawyer. Because Atachia knows you are going to jail for over 30 years, he is trying to muddy the system. He is trying to distract the system. You can spill the wache. The beans is not enough. Add the rice to it and spill it. Because until you spill the whole wache, still, Salah will go on. If you want to destroy Salah, spill the wache and make sure the Salah stew too, you have spilled it. Until you spill the wache and the Salah stew, and also the cow meat, until you pour it in the gutter, Salah will still happen. Because Salah first is still at the corner. Now see some of the similarities. Similarities in political connections. Both cases had political undertones. Boahene's memo suggested that 8.3 million Ghana was spent on an opposition party's election coalition effort, raising concerns about political interference. The NCA case also involves officials with political ties. So how different is the NCA case from this Boahene case? Is the same. The difference that you are trying to create is that Boahene is putting memo out. I don't care about memo. I care about the allegations the Attorney General at the end of the day is putting before the court. Have you answered those allegations? And you are not supposed to answer to me. Your lawyer is supposed to guide you to answer those allegations so that you don't go to jail for 25 years. MPP former Jimmy. I'm using Ghana for Jimmy such a to me. And what they do is they pick and choose where the anchor wants them. So tonight you will see Polaromuch, the drug addict. He will stand. This is red meat, but there's nothing in there, because they know, say, the followers of the MPP are stupid. They know, so they can't think deep. They know, say, they are shallow thinkers. They think we forget easily, so they can make everything new and then present it as if it's fresh meat. These people have no knowledge. I am showing you that abaya di bo techino sa ba na yede bebo ba sa ba dwonso no hu yede aba ne bebo no NSB nipa we Boahene obetima ne ne ho obetima dwonso no ho obetima afi aba na yede bo techino sa ba ne bebo ba, so he can spill the wache. Nobody cares. What I care about is what the Attorney General is going after. The Attorney General is being paid to go after criminals, and the Attorney General is being told to go with the fact. So the fact is what we are looking at, not your memo. Your memo can defend you. I give it to your lawyer to defend you in court. The memo cannot speak for you, because they want something like the court of public opinion to prejudge the case before we enter court. It's not going to work. Because when you enter court, it's about the facts and allegations and you being able to answer them. So they just want to couch some public sympathy. They want the public opinion to be in their favor. They want to make it look like Nana Dankwe Kufuor did not do anything and his boy. No, we are looking at the facts. The law is the law. Mr. S, Mr. P. Team, thank you very much. My team just brought some new video for me to show you. Let's get me the date and the year. Maybe I make sure video be. And that the NPP are telling us to say, NCA for now something different. Now NSB they are sensitive. More bottom. And I'm more bottom. Would you say Jimmy? We are going to let you understand what governance is. Now, this is the last similarity I want to show you. This is the third similarities. Similarities, they're the same. Now, legal proceedings and asset freezing. In the NCA case and in this NSB case, what is the similarity here? Let us see the similarities. The law is the law. Now, in both instances, authorities pursued, In both instances, authorities pursued legal action, leading to arrest and asset seizures. In the NCA case, authorities, they pursued legal action, leading to air seizures. Oma ya chiyo mu NCA time no ya jiji omo nyoma ya seize on properties ya jomo passport ya hwehwe woja pade ni nyina koso and the koso a wo se de edu Boahene e was sensitive information into yenja kwase ya no mane nante technology a ene ya kirem no ya de meko akire ni akofo no kure no ni ya da ba kirem nde. Now when you move forward, this is what it says. Now in Edu Boahene's properties, including luxury apartments and vehicles, were frozen by Yoko. Now, while NCA officials face similar scrutiny, it's the same thing. Nothing has changed. The John Mahama administration are not doing anything out of the ordinary. This is something that we have witnessed before. The similarity is the same. So why can somebody tell us, say, Yenja Edu Boahene because he was handling sensitive information? But those guys who were handling the NCA sensitive information, they were not humans. They were not Ghanaians in Kwasiafo. Now see, public controversy and leaked documents. Do we see some similarities in that? Yes, let's see. It says, confidential memos played a role in both cases. Edu Boahene's memo from Yoko custody details how funds were allocated for security operations, while the NCA case also had leaked documents revealing financial irregularities. What is the difference here? It's the same. Enti abana abana jacheba for the boy NCA for no sa abana ne was the boy Edu Boahene. It does not matter the memo. It does not matter the watcher he's spelling. Abana the boy techino sa abana the bobo ba. So the argument is said. Now we see Edu Boahene was not supposed to be treated like that. He held a sensitive position. It's under national security. You are my fault. Edu Boahene will be treated the same way because those people I do call court and they kufuado. Some here NDC, Mahama appointees, they are Edu Boahene is not better than them. In fact, those guys are more intelligent than this criminal Edu Boahene. Now, my mention idea is here in 2020. After marking Kasongo 99, he spoke on the NCA trial. He spoke and he told us their stand as MPP. This is after marking in 2020. Speaking on the NCA trial, MPP for Jimmy. Today, they are making a different argument. This is when NCA trial in 2020, this is what Afenyomakin said.
More or less mitigate. But
that's William TV $200,000.
Yes, and this brings to mind this issue of plea bargain. Whether or not issues like this, if you are willing to get your lawyers to sit with the AG, you could possibly get away with non-custodial sentence. So it is a court, not a political. I've heard some lawyers making their own commentary about this. I would urge them strongly that any disagreement thereof, they should quickly file the appeal and get the system running.
Okay.
It is the best way to go any day. You can make all the argument. Look at the people who sometimes follow us to court when we have a case, criminal matters. If they come to court today, they come to court tomorrow. When you are jailed, they won't go to Nsawomuchu. Your lawyer will not go to Nsawomuchu. What will be important for you is to look at the law and explore. You don't give up. So, to me, the people out there must not see this as a political issue. The NDC as a party must not, go on that tangent that, because these were appointees in the NDC era, we think this or that. After all, Abu Gapele was a member of parliament, an NDC senior member, but it was in the NDC era that he was tried and eventually jailed. So let us separate politics from crime. Somebody.
So what they are saying exactly by what you just mentioned is that there's a lot of it happening now, the corruption you are pointing to, which led to this people being put on trial. And they say the real test of your fight against corruption is not prosecuting former appointees, it's prosecuting appointees within your regime.
Okay, so that now takes us again back to politics and speculation. Is it that they have filed a complaint with evidence of corruption or evidence of criminal conduct, and the Special Prosecutor's Office has failed to act on it? You see, something, we are on a political turf. I cannot take that away from them. They will continue to say it. We will also continue to say it.
What do you
but at the end of the day, the real test is being able to subject it.
Here, Okotina News File, May 6th, 2020. He was telling Ghanaians, to say, oh, as something about our NCA case, you know, it is more of a political idea. We end this before a political issue. And you're political. He said we should separate politics from crime. That time, na NCA former under John Mahama, 2016 or 2017, they were prosecuting them. After the market sat on News File, said, no. We should separate politics from crime. Today, they are telling us that Boahene occupied a sensitive position and that this is a witch hunt and that the Attorney General does not know his job. The Attorney General is just attacking the guy. Oh, the way they think. The sense of entitlement. The sense of entitlement. Say, nobody should talk about them. But when it is the other side, they have the right, the moral right to speak on it. These are the things I tell you about. These are people you cannot trust as a political party. This same Kasongo 99, aka Afenyomakin, if you sit him down and ask him about Ayine and about Boahene Semna, he's going to tell you, you know something, John Mahama, you know, he wants third term. That is why he's doing this. Wait, Jimmy, because he knows that the followers of the party, majority of them are ignorant. He knows that majority of the people who are following the party, they can't read. Almost go school normal. 80% of MPP people, they don't go to school. They cannot read and write. And it's in there, Omotiwaka say, I and this year buying, I can for an answer for your form you munko school. Majority of Muamudi MPP, Chimunko school. 80 position medawa, Muntu for certification and pribi. Muti radio sina motu ayampia. O certificate wing. Ya was antifo me as antifo benye juma wa NDC aban mu. Aden ubuso mo because of more certification. The regional minister about the redeemo any omo positions of or say accusation e dey atono so accusation attorney general any allegations are enunti ye dey kwakọ gina court no obeso ka kire Ghana for say thank you very much sir. So Boahene say this is nonsense. This is all the pictures I'm looking. Make sure no Akroma buofu. If you people don't sack Saratu, you people no go like me. And this goes to the people I've mentioned your names. They say if you people don't sack that Saratu girl, that Mimi girl, that airport, you people don't go like. You people, you will see. Now let's come back to this criminal Boahene. And there's something some people don't want us to discuss, but we will discuss. Boahene have released Memo every prison, prison custody, holding cell, whatever you want to call it. Or say what the memo about Bontene. Now, or the document to be can or say accusation accusing no. Sa accusation accusing na sikane yesu wiano or the emu bi etua nipa bi sika emomo passe bibi or parliament edema the NSB no heady. Now, what I want to tell the Attorney General is simple. The Attorney General should just shoot. The Attorney General has made his case. The Attorney General needs to stick to his case. Whatever Boahene when it's and evidence or so he should give it to his lawyer. At this point, Boahene knows he's going to jail. His lawyer, who is Atachia, who is a former criminal, because Atachia sat at the housing department ministry. He did a lot of deals. I exposed him with facts. Atachia to date, he could not answer those deals he was signing for NPP members. Atachia Segleme Housing told us that some monies were missing and that he did not take the money and that it was his chief director at his ministry. To date, this Atachia, this criminal, this dark, black, devilish, action police criminal is this guy's lawyer. So you should know where he's coming from. Now they want to play mind games. And the mind games they want to play, they want to take people's mind from the main issue. They want to throw out a couple of unnecessary, baseless memo. Let me tell you, a memo cannot defend you in court. What the Attorney General is holding, the Ekuta Attorney General, the allegation the Attorney General has made, that is what you need to do, respond to. Now, I've seen the MPP people trying to make this conversation about some stupid memo this guy has released. The question here is, the memo the guy has released, does it answer the questions the Attorney General is posing to this guy? And the question I want to ask this guy, Boahene, is simple. All the monies that you paid to the so-called people you said you paid when you were the head of NSB, who gave you the authorization to pay? Because that money is government money. Unless you want to tell me, can the past sign it off for you to pay? Because if even the national security budget is not published, nobody can just go into the national security monies and just pick and start paying. So I want to ask Boahene, we have heard you. You have a memo. You have paid some monies. Who gave you the authorization to pay those monies? Because if you had not paid those monies, those people wouldn't have gotten the money. Those people on the committee, I don't care about them. Because if the money wasn't available, they wouldn't get access to the money. So the question here is, did the people on the committee, did they pull a gun at you for you to go into government money, to go pick government money to pay them? Because the fact of the case is, all the allegations the Attorney General, Editor Wosono, you have deviated or moved away from the allegations. Now you are telling us your story. If you think you have a story, if you think you have defense, if you think you have facts to prove your case, we are not the ones you are supposed to show memo to. These are things that are supposed to be weapons that your lawyer will use in court. This should be a surprise to the Attorney General. But you know the reason why they are doing this? It is psychological. It is to divert the conversation. It is to cause for public sympathy. That is what they are doing. Now, so I would say MPP for argument, as usual, they are criminals. So I would say argument, almost say, Boahene position or occupy a very sensitive position, a national security position. And he is not supposed to be going through this. That is the argument from the people who are on the sidelines telling us that they have integrity and credibility and that we should give them another nod to come to power. Abaina ba me ache Boahene. Emma abaina ko yenhwehwemu at the end of the day Attorney General file case at the court. The NPP now omodi akwa we betena office now owie sika no. Omu ka kire say we should not follow the money. We should not try and prosecute this guy because a Jumana guy we ye no na a national security job, a very sensitive, and that he handles sensitive information. Oh, really? Sa kwa we Kesi ya kan wasemi. And I keep telling Ghana for. Sa asemu ya enkofo we kan eye Boahene asemu no. Debi am ka che Ghana for. MPP Baba Power be made 42 years and over. You know why? Because MPP for doing say ye Jimmy. We have short memories. And John Mahama Kachere, Ghana for, I was still making sure say ye kai nyoma. Now, this story we are talking about, NSB, the same as NCA. They all are under national security. Now, the same MPP in 2017, 18, 19, who were calling Judge Cheba to jail the appointees and NCA, then under NDC, you know. Today, these people are telling us, oh, Boahene, or NSB, he falls under national security or was sensitive position. Now, the allegations another case that the Attorney General has made against this criminal. Are they similar to the NCA case? Yes. Judge Cheba jailed those people because Ophili said, case na done nimno. There were a lot of things that now this guy technically is working in the same agency na omomo NCA no eye. So why is it today that this guy has been caught? The Attorney General has conducted serious, thorough investigations. Why would the NPP make an argument to say, why is the Attorney General going after Boahene, who used to be the head of NSB, because he handles sensitive position? Now look at this. Sensitive document. Now, these are the similarities between Boahene case way and the NCA for now, Jacheba for AJ. What is the difference between that case and this case? Yakacha say NCA for more under NDC, they did what? They did a lot of misappropriation of funds. They actually did some purchase and as a procurement which was against the law, procurement breaches. They said a lot of things. Now, NCA for now MPP through Jacheba for Mijeli. What is the difference between a Juma normal year and a Juma na a Boahene and the Olusujina court? But their argument is that we should not touch Boahene. Boahene could have sensitive information. Now, one of my NCA no, and I check Jacheba for Tina Kunyum, a jelly omo, and they could follow instructions. No, not sound conform where
I was saying, and I'll share, not subscribe to my YouTube channel, like in a shame. Kwabena do more Boahene of late episode of frustrated system now. I say all evidence and a document be on the back here because Sika and charges say they are born on Sikano. Or the BOA or the state activities. Ebenezer or the be echo national security. But the all kinds of side the be my MPP for campaign, but also baby is NDC for so it was and I gave it elections. So also evidence attaching and a lawyer. Go and give the evidence to him. So after 1 week or 7 days in Iyoko cells and as a reminder now. Now, more the technical court, then you go and what and challenge the court. Say this is what the official documenter or this cannot use and as a what this basis says. God bless you. Stay tuned.